Joe Yamamo Aquabashron Koso Eba POG Media. So yes, Safi no aba obe subscribe na wala like Jumedie no ede amayo bitamin so ashe Jumedie na afoforo enso ensa akabi. And please click on the notification bell no so send be the any news be ato platform no so onso wo hunu die airco ene die air ba yenko yensem na yemfa insam dodo na no enye de embremwa ene die Bawumia ena ne ho akoka adwam no nene Bawumia hyehye bubi a kyese ye no uche saa ebohye we nyina na yese Bawumia pese o kyere se oyede o hye eye ahemfo bi kutupa ebi te se eye o kyehene mu ne saa nkofo because ene wadi abase opese oyede ututua saa nkofo ne ka abra oyede eba like oba eye abemu oba ye president ya enim say na de obi kan MPP foi omone ahemfo dodo na akra de eni twaka na de Bawumia so oba de obetutua kane ade so allegedly is Bawumia what bribing the chiefs no and I say ahemfo no oyede opese oyede o chie omona oyede o bribe o ma na ase de eno ne na asembusa de ye kan ntene ye Kavintila edin sembebre ye de etudwa de fa ho a pese ye kọ na ekokutie the story
na nkende Bawumia tumi campaign amenche wa de foforo ejimifo we na mozo so one story we Mahama Bawumia kan kwase asem amenche wa de Dr. Mahama Bawumia, the flag bearer of the governing New Patriotic Party, has promised to provide a living allowance to the chieftaincy institution if he wins 2024 elections. What's not power 8 years? Ya hemfo no omo lowo omo wan te se sebio ahemfo omo te se by day workers. And the Ghana ahemfo ni bi omo te by day workers. Politicians are using ahemfo to say enkwara. They are carving fake stories around them. 8 years. Bawumia tena power. After the Wagusa ahemfo here allowance. On sana mebo free SHS commissioning. Free SHS. Time Mahama be a free SHS. Mahama AC schools. Baby oko be a school, we are not hene to Baby Mahama be a school, we are not hene to Baby Mahama call and free SHS progressively. I will chip a chim krudum, na him for tiasie. And so say him for Omeka just omon kai. And then I him for more Ghana, a be more than the by day workers. My friend to my kakra ni endi. Into politicians, no, I started a user him for to say the way they are using the youth of Ghana. They play on their conscience. Can be my him for no almost friend to my bibe diwechi. Abedin kwasi asamamao. That is why after 8 years, Mahama Bawumia is telling him for say, Monya campaign mamena mi win mi wiana mama allowance. So you see how despicable this thing has become. They don't respect them. Inti ende ahemfuni bi abadane by day boys, by day girls. For 8 years. Now my mention wa debi. Ye ka party a omodwena ahemfo ho. Party they think about the welfare of every institution. And the Bawumia 2024 after 8 years and wakai say ye ahemfo bi o Ghana. Ye wa himfu bi ho ma menfo mo nkoye campaign no mo de o ma ba day for enti ma menko kan kire mo say mo nkoye nkwase campaign ma me wi a mema mo allowance Bawumia asmen do nam keka no no hwade allowance for himfo this is all the way in 2012 President Mahama direct minister to review allowance of chiefs 2012 and John Dramani Mahama me catch about me any message Adebia people back be NDC for Nyansa and mobile say no. 2012, and John Dramani Mahama instructed minister and said, look and let's try and review ahemfo omo allowance 2012. Did Mahama do it? Ye nye ni papa ahemfo enkwara asofo maamefo papafo ye nyina ye ni papa onyame na etwe aso ye nka no kore Nyami beku ye nyina 12 years later and then about Bawumia campaign in there 2012 yo 2024 afena Bawumia said this is message moya moa Bawumia is catching up 2012 na Mahama directing minister said on review allowances of ahemfo Mahama look at this 2013 allowance for chiefs reviewed Oma minister instruction no and making sure say the following year pepe a G allowance no review no afi man cost 2024 and then the one him for most at to about Bawumia catch him say or be hitting or be show allowance mo bodam Bawumia kan kwasi asem na mudi de ti ogara ho mo na mama eye MPP for and omu ahemfuni bi say mo ye bad boys and girls after 12 years and the Bawumia message the campaign message no. Now did Mahama now when you read the story it says this, the government has reviewed upwards tie and then I'm sure story no and then I'm sure a modern Ghana for the Troy by Timothy Goba Daily Graphic reporter and a Troy and you me 2012 2013 and a Mahama review a him for me trouble fact checking here no hano and politics of emotions tribal religious foolishness. It's about the facts. Into Momo people for Mujimi, you know, my catch of Bawumia has no message. Assembly Bawumia can be a Mahama that he is catching up. But when we say Ghana for Jimmy, your short memory, and it's and I him for me at Nasa Bawumia Mechiamo. I saw for between because yet and saw Bawumia so more Mumbusa Bawumia questions no. Only message about Greater Accra to okay one message of Bawumia. The Obeka Chemo Greater Accra I him for near so for say Mumbua Menaminsi Cathedral abufunu. Ye we Ghana for sika kosi cathedral to amena o saka si ensama enko to asa nkwasi asem no so na e de na Kristo ni start aye asore diamond krebodi beto aso mo bodama na e de na Kristo ni onko asore Akuffo de dim asore okọ o start asore dan na krebodi beto aso dan krebodi on tumi kosi kremofo asore dan ye te Ghana na Jimmy e na mo asofo ni bi Jimmy adokoro mo na mo de nkofo adwene di agro because monya Bible bi ekuta na mudi bu nkofo mo so na maka mutiri hu yombo se kokohwe de moa mo be ka no kura kire no na sebio ma asore mma no enya den fa ahudie etuma bobra no mote wona motutu ntosuo gu asore fo de so se onyame be hire omo emmoa Bawumia o message wa bodam Inti, who read this story now? I mean, kind of free. Yeah, but do my time. Some movie more Jimmy. Did I catch it or no? Or do you Jimmy dinner time? You do my time now. Yeah, now Jimmy do what to my bell. Yeah, tea story no. Bawumia is catching up. The government has reviewed upwards the allowance payable to paramount and divisional chiefs across the country as part of efforts to strengthen the chieftaincy institution. The Vice President John Dramani Mahama has said, "Satan na atamils no power. Satan na atamils no power." Inti, as we sit here, na yetia na afina Bawumia ba beka kire say obema as him for allowance a policy mo bodam. For the first time, he said queens would benefit from the payment of such allowance. NDC for enkwa ne tumi ma ahema allowance e Ghana. Say you kobo kura NDC for omo adwene. And then ye Jimmy sa. Jimmy when it is possible. Only message you ma catch remo. The Vice President made this known when he paid a courtesy call on the Okyehene of Edna traditional area, Nana Kojo Kondua, the 7th. Yesterday, on the wings of the International Youth Day celebration and the launch of the National Youth Policy at Elmina, Mahama launched the National Youth Policy. And then changing the NYE, National Youth Entrepreneur. Mahama launched it. Me see these people have no MPP. Erade. Now, moment to me, King Kang, I don't know what to me. In for party way. Young school. De bia ye de say ne tie o, e de say ne tie o, e na sa ne wo yo no de Jimmy sa na bedru ha. O dwa. Ya me tie me ya o. Ye de sa o, ye de entiase, e na say Jimmy sa ne da bedru ha. NPP or policy. Yanko e na me kire wade bi. Bawumia only message here. This is Mahmoud Bawumia. Now let me go back. This is John Mahama.
If that is successful, then we should be able to resolve in the short term the problems that you face with council while we try and attract younger lawyers to join the public service. We have also recently enhanced allowances for chiefs. I'm hopeful that you've started receiving the enhanced allowances. If you haven't, you can let me know, but I won't mention how much. And so that's what we've been doing so far. I want to thank you very much for this visit. I really appreciate it. Recently enhanced allowances for chiefs. I'm hopeful that you've started receiving the enhanced allowances. If you haven't, you can let me know, but I won't mention how much. And so that's what we've been doing so far. I want to thank.
He told them he was going to give them allowance, adjusted upward. Oh yeah. But men can't Ghana for one receive. This is governance. This is somebody who respects Ahemfo. In Kwasiafu na mudidi omochi NPP. Ayurade yagobo. Ejibi fo no mo use mo ATS no. Omo asa akosha atade foforo asa aba. Ya se Bawumia message. Bawumia buckle up. Now my mention my DB. You see this? You will see a time where Jimmy for wait, Bawumia said the Bawumia proposes PTA involved.
Yo, Nyamisha se uguswa o share age media no edema si abotre the share media no my yeda wase enso se the biano oma the number 1 political trending channel ewo YouTube no. Yes, yes, boss the biano yeda ensampa bede ebebremo. Kevin Taylor Guswa o transem go, and you listening to this no Bawumia just say hey anodin and then they are turning into syntax or shibu no shibu it's osadin sem do na yede etudwa just say yenko na yenkonkuti
movement in free SHS feeding program. John Mahama making statement way. John Mahama, the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, has proposed involving parents through parent-teacher association in the feeding component of the free SHS. And Bahama can say almost 6 months ago say I was said the feeding of the students, you know. Yadima school no any PTA. Now kwasi afoti to Ghana catch say Bawumia say obe digitize free SHS eduane no. Yantia. Digitization of the food in a way. Na yanti kroma. And Mahmoud Bawumia catch say free SHS eduane no obe digitize free SHS eduane. I'm trying to find a video for you. Okache mo se obe digitize free SHS eduane no ukoyi eye body no ye kan ma wo body no uyi eye osa emu konko a se owo nkran a obehu se emu konko no wasa 10 caps Bawumia ne ka kire ye ntia John Dramani Mahama ka kire mo say it is about time ye beji eduane na ye de man kwara no sa responsibility no ye de bema headmasters no schools no any PTA and the Bawumia say oh munya den mo onya power obema PTA for no a handle eduane ne nkwase asem na and the uduma PTA for nye and I don't know my school ni PTA de nye Bawumia ni message yet no ka say obe digitize it through SHS eduane no
the births and deaths registry. Ladies and gentlemen, we also implemented the Scholarship Secretariat digitalization. In the past, candidates applying for scholarship.
Sorry, I'm playing you the wrong video. I'm trying to get you a video of Bawumia. And I know, team, Bawumia digitizing a free SHS eduane. Free SHS, I got it. Thank you, team. I got it. Bawumia, onye, digitization way.
Next month, ladies and gentlemen, we are digitizing the school feeding program. And next month, I will launch. We looked at it last week. It's all set. Next month, we will launch a digitized school feeding program. We will know every school in the country every day. If you feed them rice and beans, we will know how many students you have fed. We will know. Ladies and gentlemen, we are digitizing the school feeding program. And next month, I will launch. We looked at it last week. It's all set. Next month we will launch a digitized school feeding program. We will know every school in the country every day. If you feed them rice and beans, we will know how many students you have fed. We will know.
Only ideas bia Mahama can no I go change bro no. Bawumia, what does he know? What policy does he have? Nothing. Yet Ghana na nkwasi asem we ni so. Yet Ghana and nkwasi asem we ni so. And the bodam ni bi so a professor wakoye survey bi inti na professor no beto abamaye. Professor kwasi ampanyi bi ene ojimi phobia to be a professor of Ghana. So we jana adwuma wo okoye survey Bawumia the 38% there and there. See beto aba. And there because you see the Akuffo media normal bomb my men can't tell. There's something they don't want to say, my men can't tell. 95% of Akuffo media normal bomb. About 95% of Omomuti radio so amoye Akan radio ewo Ghana normal bomb. They are ignorant. Majority of them are illiterate. You are better than them. They are sensational party communicators. The omo yan say omo radio no so no omo twema NDC wansam aba. Mahama wansam ba. Sir John Mahama ni NDC for wansam ba ena sebio omo journalism ba. But about critical thinking and analyzing issues omo nim nyansa. Oma bong ayentietiemu hey we yeska hey only fact only for one document in chiro. So you need to get this in your head. Omuna oma say Ghana no Akuffo media Akuffo titru omo come say no omo no say Ghana omo media no oma bong metma ube take your time na check your mom digiti radio suni nyina say omo ya Akan media mo musimko mo na mo friend mainstream go and check their background obi ka say dem ko GIJ omo nyina bon wa for ho ene ebe ye ena we de ebete ene Saturday eba ebehu that kind of journalism no mo ye for them to break things down for they themselves to read and understand edio mama can chiro for they themselves to read and understand edding before no betu abechirichiri machiro anya say nchirichiri mu keke e wo said all kind otiase na otiase na se nipa na asem na oka che na enya no kra wetumi achirichiri mu say we na enya no kra ontumi nye e no fa na te say and they Thursday mi hu ai wedding ase hey anyone fine say they see the woman party and to go so I abrefie so when then na dey we dey offer ase who offer na oti radio so na interview no abuofunu offer country you say hey me offer say na te say bibia boko na say the until ka already so I just say wa unim say see the radio and tank as say ye you so okay and pay the flower offer we dey onana na wa unim ejuma dey ai wo betina radio so no kwase akeka into wedding can say we interview offer ko wie sika betima ka agire me offer ko wie sika betima ka agire me Jimmy Safiti anopa to enwumre about 5% of omomoya Akan radio and smart about 5% in the mornings so also radio now we see obi to say Prince Minka or Power FM without the respect I'm not being biased here now we could hear some and say okay FM who could take Kwame Sifakan na say open so you very honest na ope obi a or kan asem no achirechiri amwohu the level of intelligence now chef Prince Minka now ko tietie sa ayi Addo FM ne utumu say those people are sheep dying. I'm telling you could see the gap is wide 95% of Omamoti radio so no pa so mo ye morning show or Ghana. I can radio on my bong. Ah, boga. Call my FM no go he. Omuti wa so my bodam. Kennedy betina ha. Keka nkwasi asema no maso ni nyina so. Ni nyina e correct. Ko Kumasi. Ko Techima. Ko omuguso akamfo. Because obetina radio no so no. Our mentality be say ye die ye mpene. Enti no kreda nanim kro mbeso beji atum. Ne wo fa na ye ka na asem. Ada na Kevin Taylor edi ni wo fa party atem. Now for wo fa party ni ya de pa. Kameka so mu ye nwan. Kwasia radio. Ignorant, cheap-minded girls and boys the Google radio so. Last, I make some na obi to say nana ya brefo. A journalist. Na onime ba banta or say wo obetumi ne want to ye interview president. Jesus Christ. President who is dumb than Akuffo. Akuffo is a president but he's dumb. So when you interview Akuffo, what have you done? When you interview Bawumia, he's a liar, he's dumb. What have you done? I'm talking about your job. Enjo, the trimuno, time ya chichiri ne kurase ti se akakuro e wadansi asukwa ne night sa keti abano. Wanji daso beba nkran abetina eye politician enim. Enti that alone makes her feel say we free wurem abanipem. Enti ono ye bibia o say no wonim se ye ne atena ha ebia ne kua poke ye no. Onso obetena brochire no was start ehun say no. Ne ye ne yodom sa na onim hwe. Wa ba brochire mo amunim na owo say bo we o say akata for ajantra for nim no ho no area ho no te obetena krom wo say de na me ye no Ghana na sa na me jimi me ho. The standards are high. No radio station America and before juma. Woo. Now over then Ekuya Poki over then over your report over kind news over your DI or a newsroom ha. I'm asking you. You see, that is the standards omontiasie.
Yo, nyamisha se washe jumedin BCC. Me on subscribe na share jumedin na click on the notification bell no so. Wajin channel here into no Mr. Fashe comment section ho edema. Did I also yan pitri? Aha and edin some the bed BC. So Mr. Debiana Jibre the shay the tea ya wabatu afim debia me kaimu into opens and panadia POG and the bebremo makramo.